Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome Chaosvania, welcome Chris. To send Chaosvania some song recommendations from the soundtrack. Let's chat a little first. So I went back between streams to see just how many possible histories there are. If I counted correctly, there are 28, chat. Which is quite a lot. We are probably not going to finish it in today's session. Even if I'm very diligent. Some of them I replayed to get an understanding of where to go. So I for the first several, I have an idea. The problem is that I'm not sure how difficult they will be since it was on a more cleared file where I was double the level. So this will be the fun little experience for me, chat, to try to remember just how hard some of these fights were. I remember most of them not being too bad, except for maybe some of the final ones. So we'll see how it goes. I know one of them at minimum is tied into post-normal game clear, so I don't need to worry about that one. But for now, chat, we're gonna see how far we can get within Radiant Historia. So be prepared for a lot of possible histories today. In fact, I think that's the only thing that we'll be doing today. There are so many, chat. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it, and then switch into the gameplay.
Radiant Historia. Perfect chronology.
So much thinking, so much careful thinking today. We do have, I think, almost, definitely within the first 5, we have at least 2 alternate endings. I'll put it that way. So we'll be getting some victory scenes soon. Don't worry about that, chat. So let's see how far we are currently out of the, I think, 28. Although more realistically, at most 27. Due to one of them being post-game.
Perfect timing. I picked up a reading on a new artifact.
Okay, so we unlocked all the way up to Raging Storm. I want you to know, chat, we have so many more to go. Look at all the ones we still have to beat currently. Isn't that ridiculous? Anyway, I think there's only 3 or 4 key battles that you have to do. We did one of them earlier. Okay, maybe more like 5. I think there's only 5 key ones that you have to do if you want to get the true ending. We're still going to go ahead and do all of these since I'm here and I might as well take the opportunity to level slightly, I guess.
Ready for your next assignment?
War-Torn Hearts. Someone you know is in possession of an artifact stock. Head to this next possible world and get it from them. Art of the Goal. I want to consume all the skills together, so once we're done with this, we're just going to gather some points in order to unlock the remainder of the skills, and then we'll showcase them, I think, at some point. But I don't think it'll be this stream.
Now, about the artifact you'll be collecting this time. It seems to have fallen into the hands of someone you know.
An acquaintance of mine. Who?
Sorry, I'm not really sure.
Understood. I suppose I'll see what everyone is up to over in this next world then.
Please do. Good luck to you.
Uh-oh, chat, we're in the starting town.
This is Alistel.
Chat, you know, the more chances we go back into the starting town, the higher chance, or excuse me, the more times we go back, the higher the chance that we have more Fennel cutscenes. Think about it that way, chat.
Come on, Rosh.
Absolutely not. Not in 1,000 years.
But why not? It's within your power.
Oh, that has nothing to do with it. Please, be reasonable, Sonia.
Sounds like Rosh and Sonia are having quite an argument. I should go see what it's about.
So we'll keep an eye out. I know there's at least one possible history that is centered around him, but we'll see.
For the last time, I can't take you with me. The battlefield is far too dangerous for you.
That danger is exactly why I need to go. Somebody has to be there to make sure you're safe. Please, Rosh, I beg of you, take me to the battlefield. You're the general, right? Just give the order and I'll head out.
The Rosh is the general in this world as well. I'm not sure what Sonya is so upset about, though. Either way, I'm not sensing any artifacts around here.
It's not about if I can or can't do it. I just won't. And that's final. Ah, stock. Sorry you had to see that. How long have you been standing there?
Only a moment. Your argument is actually what brought me over. What exactly is the problem?
Hear me out, Stock. Rosh is being totally unreasonable.
Stock, I need to discuss our next operation. Do you mind stepping out with me for a sec?
Real subtle there, Rosh.
If you say so.
Don't think you're getting out of this that easy, Rosh. We'll be talking about this later.
Yeah.
Now then, what's going on?
I'm in a real bind here. Sonya suddenly started demanding that I take her into battles.
Oh, Chris recognizing the voice actress.
I know she worries about me, but this is too much.
To be fair, you put yourself in danger every time you step outside the city walls. Still, strange that she'd demand to come with you. There must be more to the story.
I thought the same. She refuses to go into any more detail, though. She's not herself.
True. Sonya's normally very upfront about her reasoning. I should try to figure out why she's acting so strange.
Sir!
I didn't hear a word of the lover's spat going on inside, so don't mind me. Yeah.
Yes.
Seems Yuko strongly objected to promoting someone so young. Okay. So let's go down a floor. We'll just talk to the random people to see if we get extra dialogue.
Yes.
They're saying he's as fierce in politics as he is in war. And they laugh that Heist isn't getting along with Rosh, so they seem okay in this universe.
Understood.
Everything is peaceful. Everybody knows about their fighting.
Yes, sir.
He wants to fight alongside Rosh. Apparently he's pulling in the recruits. Let's go a little further. Treasure chest. Reaction seems to be coming from the box. Looks like I found my artifact. That explains why Sonya's been acting so strange.
It's locked.
Oh, is there something inside?
If I had to guess. I've never seen a lock like this, though. I don't see any way to actually get it open. Think you can handle it, Rosh?
I think I'll pass. Thing would just break if I tried to muscle it open.
I mean, you could just break it anyway.
That reminds me, though. A while back, Sonya mentioned some kind of prototype Thaumatek key.
Thaumatek, huh? I wonder if Fennel knows something about that.
Hey chat, I wonder if Fennel knows something about that. Lowe's chest has been added to the White Chronicle.
Pardon. Is Fennel around?
I beg your pardon?
Unfortunately, no. He went out of town a few days ago to conduct some
My
experiments.
apologies.
I don't think he'll be coming back anytime soon.
Appreciated.
I don't have time to go track down Fennel. Maybe the answer doesn't lie in this world. Okay. See, I feel like that is more straightforward than the other time we got sent in like a goose chase for the item. Like that one at least told me I should go back. So clearly, as always, whenever we're not sure what to do, we just go back to the beginning. That seems to be the answer more often than not. Alright, let's talk to Fennel, but in this world. Yeah, I don't need a guide for this. This part I understand.
I'm nearly finished with this thaw machine.
Oh, machine. Look how he drew out that word. Oh, Fennel.
Don't interrupt me unless you can be of some use.
Why did he... Some use! Why did his voice go like that?
Fennel, I have something I need to ask you.
What is it? I'm busy, so make it quick.
I hear you're making a special key with Thaumatech components. Care to enlighten me?
How do you know about that? We prototyped a lock and key a while back. Yes.
Official SI business. I'd like to know how it works. Perhaps borrow it, if you don't mind.
All right. You're Heis's boy. I guess I've got to help out. Here, take this.
And Thaumatech key.
Much appreciated.
That's a valuable prototype, so make sure you take care of it.
She didn't help me open the box in Sonia's room. Close chest has been revised in White Chronicle. Chat, I'm blanking on Fennel's voice actor name. Could chat please enlighten me? I can picture what he's in, but I do not remember his name. Anyway, let's go back to War-Torn Hearts and try again. Chat's on it. Okay, so let's... Oh. Well, am I allowed to check now? Okay, I am. I knew it. An artifact.
Stock? Rosh?
Apologies for snooping. But we had to know what was going on. Your behavior wasn't normal. I take it this object is the cause of your worry.
Yes. It showed me the future. I watched Rosh fall in battle before my very eyes.
What? What do you mean it showed you? This must be some kind of curse.
The artifact showed her a possible world, one in which Rosh was killed in battle. Welcome, Calvisham.
Look, nobody knows what might happen. Perhaps Sonia's vision of your death was right, Rosh.
Stock!
That's why I want to stand with Rosh, so I can make sure that day never comes to pass.
I can understand why Sonia would want to keep Rosh from the death she foresaw. But if I respect her wishes, she'll end up bound in battle as well. Is that really right? I'll have to think about this one carefully. I mean, whatever could go wrong, chat. Clearly, we should just let her fight. Clearly, this will end well. I'll let Sonia head into battle just like she wants. Is that all right? Oh, let her fight. Sonia cares deeply for Rosh. I doubt she'd let up even if we tried to stop her from going.
Rosh, maybe you should let her come with you, just once. She's not going to drop it otherwise.
Are you serious?
Stock, thank you.
That being said, make sure she retreats at once if things get even remotely dangerous.
All right. Soldiers can't afford to make personal demands. You'll follow my orders, understand?
Hello, Bert Warren. Still going strong with Radiant Historia. Yeah, we're doing all the possible histories before we go to the final chapter of the game. But we've cleared Chapter 6 for alternate history and standard history. Can't find any info on who his voice actor is. Uh-oh. Are we gonna discover it on stream, chat?
Of course.
I picture him in all those classic cartoons, especially from like Warner Brothers.
Sonia, you're hurt.
That's why I'm surprised. Like he usually has like more of the villain voice, which is why it doesn't really sound that different here.
No, I'm okay. Come on, let's keep moving.
All right, stay behind me.
Thanks to Stock's support, Sonya joined Rosh on the battlefield. The two garnered renown as excellent partners, but as little as they wanted to admit it, Sonya's inexperience held Rosh back. In the end, the error proved fatal. Two lost their lives on the same battlefield. As if on cue, Rosh passed away in the original history as well. And soon thereafter, Sonya fell ill and joined him. Well, that went well. Until death do us part, Finn. Hey chat, we beat the game again. Till death do us part has been added to the White Chronicle. Protecting happiness has been added to the White Chronicle.
You've returned, Stock. Unfortunately, it appears as though you've made a misstep. Rosh's death in that world had a ripple effect on the original. As a result, even Sonya perished.
Rosh and Sonya are key players in the world's journey to the proper path. Solve this dilemma and lead history back on track, Stock.
Shall we record the actions you've taken so far, just in case?
Sure. We'll save. Love to see it try to make the right choice and fail every time. What do you mean? We've been succeeding every time. Anyway, let's go back here. So Chad has...
This is... Alistel.
Chad has no idea who it is. Can someone just Google real quick? I think his name's like Dan or Don Warren. I think that's the voice actor name. Someone please confirm.
Come on, Rosh.
Absolutely not. Not in 1,000 years.
And it's like not Warren, like W-A-R-R-E-N. It's like W-O-R or something.
But why not? It's within your power.
Oh, that has nothing to do with it. Please, be reasonable, Sonya.
Sounds like Rosh and Sonya are having quite an argument. I should go see what it's about.
For the last time, I can't take you with me. The battlefield is far too dangerous for you.
That danger is exactly why I need to go. Somebody has to be there to make sure you're safe. Please, Rosh, I beg of you, take me to the battlefield. You're the general, right? Just give the order and I'll head out.
Alright, so now at this choice, we're just... Oh, I skipped it?
Now then.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I thought it was ahead of myself. I got distracted thinking about the name. Yeah, that's why I was thinking it would be maybe Don Warren. So let's go here. Sorry about that. Distracted thinking about names and tuning them out. We'll stop her this time. I'll stop Sonya from putting herself in harm's way. Is that what I really want to do? We'll stop her.
You don't want Rosh to die, Sonya. But I assure you, he feels the same about you. If you took arms, Rosh would undoubtedly overexert himself to ensure your safety.
But...
Beyond that, you lack even the most basic battle know-how. You would be naught but a burden. The entire squadron would be at risk if he brought you along. You understand that, right?
Oh, I can't find the confirmation? That's unfortunate. I guess we'll have to look at the credits at the end of the game. Hopefully he is credited at the end of the game. You know, sometimes games just conveniently forget characters, or they'll list them under additional voices, which is the most annoying thing.
Hey, Sonya. I'd rather have someone to come home to. than lose another friend in battle. As long as you're here waiting for me, I'll always come back.
And he comes back in a coffin. Only found the Japanese voice actor for Fennel. Yeah, it seems tricky.
As long as I stand alongside Rosh in battle, I will protect him. I promise, Sonia.
Listen, I've said he's a fairly major character to be additional voices. You would be surprised. I've seen protagonists not give voice correctly or get credit in the credits accurately. So I don't hold a very high bar when it comes to the credits.
Okay. I'll stay here and focus on my work as a doctor so I can treat you two when you get hurt. I'm sorry, Rosh. I didn't mean to be so pushy.
Thank you for understanding. Besides, I'm the one who made you worry in the first place.
Oh, and about that strange relic, I'd like you to take its stock.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Calvatium. Sometimes they'll just get listed under additional voices, but they don't say specifically who gets in there. So it sucks sometimes. It really depends on how they did the credits. Anyway, we attain the red mirror.
I'm afraid I might change my mind if I keep holding on to it.
All right, then. I'll take care of it for you.
Shall we get going, Sonia?
Yes.
Healer choice has been added to the White Chronicle.
Welcome aboard, Stock. Did everything go all right?
Indeed it did. Here's the...
Oops, I didn't mean to skip that. Anyway, he said, here's the artifact. Handed over the red mirror.
A+ indeed. Thanks.
Obtained Art of the Goal. HP and MP have been restored.
Oh, you look fired up this time. Which project are you tackling?
I thought about saving, and I'm like, nah, it's fine. Promise to be on time. I've located an artifact, but the signal seems weak for some reason. Maybe I should go with you for a change. Sure.
Ready for your next assignment? The reading I'm getting from the next artifact is a weak one. Mind if I come with you?
All right, but are you sure?
Don't worry, it'll be fine. Come on now, let's head in.
So we're now in Grenorg.
Where are we now? The back streets of Granorg?
Seems like it. Which reminds me, Stock. How much do you know about this country's history?
Only as much as necessary for my job.
Then allow me to enlighten you. Knowledge is power, after all.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, when she said, "Are you ready?" my brain automatically inserted for Dirty Dancing. Just want you all to know, chat.
The Kingdom of Granorg was founded about 150 years ago. The surprise is, who founded it? His name was Allium, the last prince of the fallen empire. Then again, anyone who's done their research would know that, so it's not really a surprise. Nevertheless, Prince Allium was... Oh, I'm sorry. Got carried away. Let's save the history lesson for another
Ready for
time,
dirty
shall we?
dancing?
Let's. Now then, do you have an idea of where the artifact is?
Stock is like, how dare you try to exposition dump on me? I don't want to hear backstory and lore in a video game. Get out of here.
My prism has yet to react.
Let's see. Beyond that door, I think? But the signal's weak, and something is odd about it.
That's the tavern. Come, let's take a look inside.
Okay.
Huh? Damn it!
Oh, apparently they look stupid compared to the mugshots. Let's talk to Bram from the Desert Crows. There's a secret entrance to the palace, but I can't find it anywhere. Dream of plunder and Protea's booty's going up in smoke.
Bro!
Getting into the palace is literally impossible, bro. We need more bro, chat. Oh, gee. I wonder who we have to talk to in the tavern.
How can I help you?
Even if it looks like junk, some items you find can have archaeological value. That being said, the stuff that merchant is pawning off really is just junk.
Hmm?
Oh, he's apparently a merchant. Took a look at the traveling merchant's wares not long ago, but honestly, he's a little disappointing. Let's talk to him.
Wanna buy something?
Hey, you two, I got some rare jewelry for you. He says, while somehow everybody leaves the tavern. Here's an extremely valuable locket. Chain. Just the chain itself.
You're in luck.
From what I hear, it once belonged to a royal bloodline.
Oh, may I take a look at it?
Yeah.
Of course, but handle with care. You break it, you buy it.
Wanna buy something?
How about it? Sure, it's just the chain, but it's still a rare find at a good price. Person seems to be having a faint reaction.
Thanks, but we'll pass for now.
How could you dismiss it so easily?
That one was a big no-no. My reading picked it up, but it's only a chain. Prolonged exposure to an artifact must have transferred some of its power.
That would explain why there was only a faint reaction. By that logic, I'd expect the locket which belongs to that chain is our artifact.
I might have some insight into that. I read about it in some dusty old tome or another. According to the records, the locket could be opened up to hide important objects inside.
So the artifact may actually be housed inside the locket.
That's right. I also have a hunch on where to find it. Hey, Stalk, is there any way we could get beneath the palace?
The underground waterway should work, but we'll have to be cautious down there.
An underground waterway? Even I've never read about that.
This should be a good learning opportunity then. Let's go.
Oh, is it gonna be closed in this timeline? Oh wait, apparently not. We left her behind briefly.
So this is where it leads. That means the underground library is right this way.
First the locket, now this underground library. You know quite a bit about this place.
It's all thanks to my extensive research into Granorg's history. The palace's construction is a fascinating topic of study. That aside, it was a good idea to bring me along, wasn't it?
Seems it was. In any case, we should continue onward. Are you sure this is the place?
According to my research, the prince and princess of the Empire used to exchange secret notes hidden inside a locket. No matter where they were, they always exchanged their messages inside a library. That's what I read anyway. Since this is the only library in Granorg, it should be here.
It's incredible how thorough your research is, Nemesia.
Historians are nothing if not curious. Secrets of the past are what make us tick.
Good to know. Anyway, let's split up and search for that locket.
No need for that. I have an idea of where it's hidden as well. It's not here. But why? Third row down from the top on the far right. It was always here.
That's incredibly specific information, right, chat?
Perhaps it's been moved. That would explain why the prism isn't reacting.
But where else could it be?
If the locket really is supposed to be here, like Nemesia says.
There's a chance something in the original history changed where the locket is in this one.
Missing locket has been added to the White Chronicle. Well, I guess I also don't have to look up this one. We'll talk to her again, but I'm pretty sure I know where to go.
Sorry, Stalk. Could you look into what happened and why? I'll be counting on you.
It is interesting that the normal timeline affects the possible history as well, and vice versa. I kind of like that, even though this is just all kind of like extra content. Okay, where's the sneaking into the palace chapter? Where is it? Right, chat? It's here somewhere. It's this one. boy, lucky me. Who'd have thought I'd find a pendant among these dusty old books?
Hey, you. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. Please don't tell anyone. My pay got cut because of Protea, so I'm desperate for the money. I was gonna sell some books. And I
This is
just
the
happened to
Reaper's
find this
power.
fancy-looking pendant in Eggbird, apparently. I just got carried away, you know.
Enough excuses. Just put it back and get out of here.
Okay, but let's just keep this between you and me.
All right. The pendant should be where it belongs over in the other world. That reminds me. Nemesia said you can put stuff inside. Maybe I'll take a look. Well, that opened easily. Now then, let's see what's in here. A note. Nemesia did say the prince and princess used to use this to exchange messages. It's written in ancient script, though. Maybe Nemesia can help me translate it later.
Missing locket has been revised in the White Chronicle. I guess it's nice in a way that they get more use out of some of the early chapter stuff. Just think of Nemesis. Oh, I have to talk to the merchant again. For some reason I thought I had to go to the other place.
Eureka! One moment while I open it up.
Any sign of the artifact?
Bingo! And there's a note inside.
What does it say?
I'll try reading it. Can you hold on to this for me?
Obtain the red crest.
In this note is written Prince Allium's farewell to his sister, whom he'd never see again. It explains how their home, the Empire, fell into ruin when it was drained of all mana.
Hey, right, chat?
And how Prince Allium had no choice but to leave his home behind to found Granorg. It ends with a promise to make things right.
So that's how he became the first king of Granorg, huh?
The prince vowed to his sister that he'd save the continent, even if it cost him his life.
Even his life. How grim.
Whether he found such a solution is one of history's mysteries. Still, I wonder why the artifact was hidden inside this locket.
Perhaps the prince thought it would prove useful to someone. And he wasn't wrong, now that it's come into our possession.
Yeah, you're right.
Prince's last wish has been added to the White Chronicle.
And we're back. Things didn't go smoothly, but I still had fun.
As did I. Oh, I should give you this.
Handed over the red crest.
A+ memory stock. Thanks.
Quest complete. Growth book attained. And we get full healed. Not that we really even got injured. So I guess if I really wanted to, I could have used these to heal as I went through. Grants experience. Defense and luck +1. We'll give it to the protagonist.
Oh, perfect timing. I've picked up a reading on a new artifact.
It's like how we haven't moved and she just keeps finding things. Right, chat? We just stare at her and she's like, I found something. Anyway, we have so many more to go. Uh-oh, chat. Bomb Machine Rampage. I'm getting a signal from a war-torn Grand Plain. Need to head into this possible reality and figure out just what's going on.
Ready for your next assignment?
Well, chat, it says Thawm Machine. And we know who loves Thawm Machines. Machine Stud. We'll give it to parentheses protagonist. You're right, Chaosvania.
This time, you're taking a trip to the Grand Plain. Alistil and Granorg are both marching their armies there. I'm getting an artifact reading from the battlefield.
Sounds serious.
Well, be careful on your way.
Chat's chanting Fennel. There we go. Oh, there's no way it doesn't involve him, chat. As I said, I looked at a handful of them. Not all of them, though. This is the Sand Fortress. I suppose the artifact we're looking for is near here. Trying to get a read on the situation soon. This is a war zone, after all.
You know, I heard that Fennel has gone out on the battlefield himself this time.
There you go, chat.
Whoa, really? Why?
I don't know the details, but a number of thaw machines have been deployed.
Might be related.
We have an emergency!
Sorry, I cut the end off. I keep forgetting the dumb D-pad for some reason skips the dialogue. Because this is said before, I tend to hold directions that I want to move in between dialogue because it saves time. Somebody help. Fennel's thumb machines are going berserk.
What?
That's pretty bad, isn't it?
Chris adding himself, show us the Fennel. Do I need to add him to the rewards? That way you can have him forever.
Come, we should go look into this firsthand.
What the hell? No one said it could go berserk. What are we supposed to do?
Enough!
We're losing men. I can't believe this. Where's Fennel? He's the only one who can fix it.
What a mess. We haven't even touched Granorg yet. What should we do, Stock?
Fennel is the one who knows all about these thaw machines. If anyone can fix this problem, it's him. We should hurry.
Sir.
So they're saying it's an honor to work with us. We need to stop those out-of-control machines. I'm a little worried about the party it just gave us, so let's not use that party just in case. Oh, there's Fennel.
Fennel, we need to talk. If you can't get your thaw machines under control, we'll be...
He's glitching out and sparking. Great words of wisdom there, Fennel.
Hey, doesn't this guy sound kinda busted?
Sure seems like it. That was nothing but strange noises. Wait, did he go berserk like those thaw machines? He has a mechanical body too.
Oh,
What now?
why don't we smack him? That's how I always fix stuff.
There you go, chat. Smack him.
Considering his body, maybe there's an emergency shutdown switch somewhere.
Should I give him a good smack like Rainey suggested, or should I perhaps search for the emergency shutdown, as Marco was mentioning? I have to think carefully about this one, chat. Of course we're gonna smack Fennel. Of course we are. Alright, I'll give Fennel a hearty whack to fix him up. Is that what I want to do? Oh, we're gonna smack Fennel. We don't have time to waste. Maybe a good smack will jolt his circuits back into order.
Well, I guess a nice whack won't hurt. And who knows, it might even help.
Yeah, it's worth a try. Give him a hard one.
Well, if you two say so, maybe it'll work after all.
Hello?
Did it work? Fennel?
I see. So that's how it is.
How do you feel? Can you hear me?
Ah, yes. I just had a moment of enlightenment.
Not sure what he means by that, but looks like he's back to normal.
I can sense the thaw machines. It's as if they were my own limbs.
Wait, why is the prism reacting now of all times? Is the artifact inside Fennel's body?
With this, I'll be able to crank up their power even more. It's tinkering time.
That is quite a delivery. It's tinkering time, chat.
Let it be known that my skills are the best in Alistel. No, the entire world. Go, my thaw machines.
Zoc Strike jolted Fennel's loose connection, completing his circuit with the artifact. Wakened to enlightenment, Fennel led Alistel to victory with enhanced thought machines. In exchange for that victory, the overpowered thought machines laid waste to the continent. The damage was reflected in original history as well. Earth quickly withered, and planet life was lost. The continent of Vancouver was left barren. Fennel awakens. Finn. Hey Chad, we beat the game again. Fennel Awakens has been added to the White Chronicle. Thought Machine Takeover has been added to the White Chronicle.
Welcome back, Stock. Who could have known a simple smack would hasten the decertification?
Best ending, Fennel wins.
I think you were just unlucky. There should be other paths you could have taken. Lest you forget, these worlds are connected. Major events in another can influence your own.
Please don't lose hope, Stock. We believe in you.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?
Sure. We'll go ahead and save. Let's try this again. Let's get the dialogue. Forward. Talk to Fennel. Shut him down. Alright, I'll search for the emergency shutdown. Wherever it is. Is that what I want to do? Shut him down. Right. Who knows what would happen to a circuitry if I really smacked him? Apparently he'd take over the world.
Fennel, I need you to listen to me. Where on your body is the emergency shutdown?
I really want to know what the line reading directions were for the script in these parts. I just like... I don't even know. How... They're just like, just... gargle? I don't know. Chat making fun of how we end the world every 5 minutes. Calvisham saying, at some point I'm for an ending that is in stock tripped on a rock and cracked skulls. Something like that. Too bad it can't be Stock. Stock's the only one that can't die in the ending. No way I'm getting information out of him like this. Maybe I should try talk to him in My History's Alistel instead. Thought Machine Takeover has been revised on the White Chronicle. Well, Chad, I think we're going back to the beginning again. 'Cause I don't know where else we would even talk to Fennel. Again, it really likes the beginning. Go back here. No, Stock didn't die in the Marco ending. He got hunted by Marco, but didn't die.
What do you make of that soldier?
Yeah, if Stock dies, it's over. As per the premise of the Radiant Historia. He can't go back if he's dead. Anyway, let's talk to Fennel again.
Fennel, can I bother you for a second? I'm interested in the mechanization of your body.
Just... Stock is just asking him the most random questions. Imagine in Fennel's timeline, he's asked about a key, his body, prototype gauntlets.
What do you do if it malfunctions? Does it malfunction?
It's possible, but rare. Always perform regular maintenance, and it won't be a problem.
But hypothetically speaking, what happens if the machine starts acting up?
Well, were that the case, I would need to perform a reboot.
And how do you do that?
Puh! I can't just tell you that. It's highly classified information. If you want to know that badly, I'll give you a body like mine. Then you can see for yourself.
There you go, chat. We could be like Fennel.
I think I'll have to decline that offer. Anyway, sorry to have taken your time.
Looks like I have to try something else.
Yes,
You there, wait a second.
indeed.
You were talking about rebooting Fennel, yes. I actually have a lead that could help you.
That would be much appreciated.
Indeed.
Once asked him this very thing myself, his response was...
In the event of an emergency, I placed a certain something in the medical office.
I'm glad we were given a hint, or else I would have to look up some things.
I can't just leave it lying around, so I've hidden it with Thaumatek.
Thaumatek.
It'd be absolutely impossible for a petty thief to find. Magnificent means of protecting confidential material, wouldn't you say?
Seem rather confident, so I don't expect it to be found by just anyone. I've actually tried looking myself, but didn't see a thing. It's worth a shot. Check out the medical office. Thaumatek takeover has been revised in the Lore Chronicle. I'm assuming it just means you need Nanocite. So it's possible we could have started this quest but not completed it. Oh, here it is.
Is this what he was talking about? There's something written on this paper.
The Thaumatek Fennel Type 2 OS can be overridden via the panel on the back of his head. If you wish to reboot the unit, input 1414. Okay. Great, now I can reboot Fennel. Obtain the reboot code. Thaumatek Takeover has been revised in the White Chronicle. Oh no, chat. What happens if we try the other ones? Hold on, chat. Is it gonna give us a choice? I don't recall offhand. I'm gonna guess it will. I kind of vaguely remember being given the choice a long time ago. Alright, let's shut him down.
If I'm remembering right, the manual said to access a panel on the back of his head to reboot. Ah, here it is. All I need to do now is enter the right code. I think it's,
I love the first option is right. You know we're not gonna do that. Okay, let's start with this one.
Well, how's that?
Flirk, chat, flirk.
No change. I must have entered the wrong code somehow.
Troubled reboot has been added to the White Chronicle. Uh-oh, it's been added to the White Chronicle? Okay, there's definitely an alternate ending. Let's try 2236 and see what happens. Okay, it says I can skip this, so we'll skip that. Okay, what happens if I do 4444? Oh, I can't skip this one.
That should do it.
New dialogue, chat. Uh-oh. Thank you, Fennel.
Self-destruct code received.
Self-destruct? What would he ever need a self-destruct function for?
Every machine has a kill switch of some kind.
This can't be happening.
All personnel, please evacuate immediately.
Or as death connotations in Japan? Well, we type 4 4s. You can't get more unlucky than that.
Guys, quit blabbering! We gotta get out of here!
Resident Evil vibes.
No.
I beg your pardon?
What the? What's going on?
I don't know. Rebooting isn't working. Get over there.
I beg your pardon?
Fennel. Self-destruction of Fennel in the possible world impacted him in the original history as well. His body suddenly malfunctioned, and before long, he shut down completely. Losing Fennel caused Alicel's engineering to falter, and their strength in the war crumbled. Renor claimed easy victory, and the entire continent was subject to Protea's tyranny. Did Fennel chew the scenery some more? Lost Pioneer, Finn. I think chat can say we officially got a bad ending. We killed Fennel. That's the definition of bad ending for chat. Lost Pioneer has been added to the White Chronicle, but hey, we beat the game again.
Welcome back, Stock. It appears the machine man known as Fennel is vital to Alistel's survival.
Even your idle curiosity can change the world. Impressive.
There you go, chat.
Why did he build himself with a self-destruct function, though?
Every machine has a kill switch of some kind.
You have to be kidding me.
Please do not lose hope, Stock. We pray that you will find the proper path soon.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?
Tio's definitely done with us for sure. Nah, let's not even save. It's fine. We didn't do anything worth it. Oh, I never actually tried going to the path beyond before we touch Fennel. Let's do that before we conclude the side quest. To focus on finding Fennel instead of trying to deal with all the thought machines. Okay, never mind. It won't even let us go. Alright, let's try the right code.
That should do the trick.
That it wrote something on the screen that is absolutely not what we just heard.
Whew. I'm saved. Losing control of myself was troubling, to say the least.
What was it that caused you to go haywire?
Well, I attempted to integrate this mystical object into my operating system.
Fennel, that's not how operating systems work. That's an artifact.
I believed it would allow me to control multiple Thor machines at the same time.
He's gonna win Best Voice Acting Award at the end. Oh no.
But it appears that was a miscalculation.
You could have killed someone, you know? Here, I'll be holding on to that from now on.
Tame the red disc.
I'm done with it anyway. Yeah. Perhaps if I scale down that sensation, I may effectively use the Thor machines to do my bidding.
Off he goes, mumbling to himself. Is he going to experiment again with what he's learned today?
Jeez, all that trouble and he hasn't changed a bit.
Well, the thought machines seem to have calmed down, so at least this case is closed.
Mark and I should go see if anyone's hurt. You okay with that, Stock?
Of course.
Fennel Restored has been added to the White Chronicle.
Welcome aboard, Stock. I trust you've got something for me?
Try to install a Walmart artifact, it seems. Think so.
I do. Here you go.
Hand it over red disc.
A+. Thank you, Stock.
Quest complete. Machine stud attained. Should be decent defense. That might actually be useful for us in the short term. Let's take a look at how much stats that adds. Oh, am I no longer using defense ups? I didn't even think about it that way. Oh no, I am. Bishop stock. The more physical defense, less magic defense. Adorn with Alma Tech. Guess I could give her the normal one of that. She already has good magic defense. Physical defense might be better for her. They're not a really great item, but I'll use it.
Oh, you look fired up this time. Which project are you tackling?
Battlefield Breakout. I'm picking up a reading from the Sand Fortress, which is the site of a deadly battle. Go there and retrieve the artifact. Reward 3k.
Ready for your next assignment?
Sure.
For the next possible world, you'll be headed to Grand Plain. I got a strong reading from outside the Sand Fortress. Unfortunately, the fortress is currently a combat zone. And the Alistelian troops are in a real pinch. Perhaps the artifact there shifted the tides of battle.
So I mentioned it before, Count Feasham, but anything with the key icon is needed to get the true ending. You don't technically have to complete every quest in the game to get the true ending. We're still gonna 100% it though when it comes to quests.
I'd warn you to prepare for a fight, but you're always ready.
We're just kind of doing some side stuff. This one is required though.
Right. I'll handle it.
There's at least 4 or 5 from this that you have to do. I didn't really keep track. It involves tracking down why these things are occurring, I'll put it that way. So anyone that leads us closer to determining why there's this many artifacts, or who's behind it, will be considered key. The others are more just what-if scenarios, straight up. Like blowing up Fennel is not part of the ending. Possible history, battlefield breakout. So I think we've completed all of them. We'll just show the true ending of the game. I don't think it's worth seeing the normal ending. The normal ending is just true ending minus the scene, and then less scenes at the end. Depending on what you skipped, it will remove a scene from the ending, if that makes sense. So everything we're seeing here related to the key events will end up adding a scene to the ending itself. There's no point to really watching the normal ending, because it just means it's the true ending minus whatever quests you didn't complete, and then you don't get the follow-up. So we might as well just go for the true ending in our playthrough. Battle at the Sand Fortress. This is like what happened when I joined Rosh's brigade. Actually, I say true ending. I should say good ending versus the standard ending. Because there's technically an ending after the good ending. That'll be the true ending. Something must be different, though. My history, Rosh and his men were stranded.
Hey, where's Keel?
Huh? I thought I told you before he took off. He deployed to the western side of the Grand Plain. He's marching with Field Marshal Viola's squad.
Ah, right. Sorry, it must have slipped my mind.
He looks super fired up, too. Maybe he wants to show off in front of the Field Marshal.
He's a little too fired up if you ask me.
What's that ruckus outside?
Captain!
A message from the battlefield. Probably gonna fall over. Bad news. Viola's squad is being overpowered.
What? But that's impossible.
Not many enemies can take on Field Marshal Viola and win. This may have something to do with the artifact. Hurry. They need backup. If this keeps up, she'll be stranded at,
Hey, hang in there, soldier. Someone call a medic.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
The Field Marshal and her squad are in danger. We should send aid to Grand Plain at once.
Right. We need to form a team and get back up to her ASAP. You're coming too, Stock.
Should be good to go. Now the question is, did any items actually reset here, or is this just literally the same area? Taking a look around. Presumably it's the same map. Would be the best way to tell. There's usually like a treasure chest up here. Okay, it's the same map. So I'm gonna go to where Rosh got ambushed. We're probably actually going to get into a battle.
I'll kill them all!
We'll see how it goes here.
I'll kill them all!
I'll save because I don't recall what the boss is offhand. But as we've seen before, sometimes normal foot soldiers are more difficult than actual named bosses. Oh, right, this character. Weak, pathetic. Is that all the legendary Valkyrie can manage? Killing Viola will land me a promotion, but this is almost too easy.
Field Marshal Viola, are you all right?
I'm sorry. I can't hold them back much longer.
If only I were more useful. I could let her escape at least. Field Marshal, I'll create a diversion. It'll only be for a second, but please, run.
Don't be ridiculous. Running away would be suicide.
If this keeps up, all of us are going to be killed. At the very least, you should be able to get away.
Don't give up just yet, Keel. We're here to help.
Captain Rush, Sergeant Stuck.
Hang on, the cavalry's here.
So you finally come out of hiding.
Stay back! It's a trap! At this rate, we'll be flanked.
But ma'am,
All right, send the signal.
I'll take care of them myself.
hey, wait, Keel!
Please look after Field Marshal Viola.
Damn it! Is Keel doomed in this world as well? No, I can't accept that. We're going to defeat Palesen and make sure Keel gets out alive.
Then let's crush this guy!
Oh, you think you can beat me? I'd like to see you try. Got the artifact.
The prism is reacting to an artifact. So that's how we managed to best Viola.
This is farewell.
Take comfort knowing that you'll all die together. Then you can join that young one in hell. Oh boy.
I can help too. What's its weakness?
Weakness revealed. Interesting. This is actually a problem. I'm gonna let them go. Can I get one more turn? I can get one more turn. Okay. So what we're gonna do is something like... Actually, keep his turn order the same. We're gonna do Frontline, hits everything. Then we're gonna do Blizzard. I need to make sure these things die or we are going to die. Once we get through this, it should be okay. Let's see if this is enough, chat.
Too slow!
You must cool down!
Okay, it's enough.
You won't escape!
So we took out almost half of the number of attacks we were gonna receive. This should be more doable now. We'll give them some turns. We should be good. It's mostly just the princess I'm worried about from survivability. We did give her slightly better defense than before, so technically our ability is paying off. I want to set up for a wombo combo. I might just have the protagonist heal everybody here, just to buy myself more turns.
You okay?
That was wonderful!
Take this!
Ooh, she took a lot of damage.
You okay?
Yeah, we're setting up for the kill combo, chat. This is for you. While also building up a lot of our mana burst gauge, which is convenient, because I need this maxed at some point.
I'll pierce you through!
I just need one more turn. Let them go up here. I'm pretty sure they're crazy dead, chat. We're basically gonna trans-turn all of our turns away. Although I need to actually count how much mana I have.
I'll pierce you through!
We're just gonna go for a ridiculous combo count. So she can double hit. We're gonna trans-turn at least once. Let's think about it this way. If I do this, I just want to see how much his skills cost. Like, sadly, his MP is a problem. So he could do 20, then he could do it 5 more times. So I could put him 5 more times into the combo. So 20, so he could do 2 more. So we'll get rid of her turns here. So we're going to be absolutely unfair and ridiculous. Pull everybody into the center. Pull in for Mushu, because it's completely unfair. And actually, I want to maximize how many things that we get here. So we'll do mana shot, maybe. Or it could do Blizzard, it doesn't really matter. So I wanna mix up who does spells in between, so that way we get more of a combo count. I'm gonna do probably Aerosol at some point. Do fire into all that, into Mushu, into spell, into Mushu, into, I guess, Aerosol, just to mix it up a bit. Into Mushu, into Mushu. Maybe I'll do something like this to maximize the damage. I mean, this seems way overkill, but I just want to show you how unfair this combo is.
You won't escape!
Just so chat truly appreciates the BS of this attack. So he went from doing like 3 to 11 per hit.
You won't escape!
Now up to 12. So he's doing more than double damage. Look at the damage, chat.
Take this.
Up to 14, more than double damage. Yeah, they got dunked, chat. That was a completely unnecessary combo. By the way, that combo was so long, we literally got as much bonus XP as we got from the battle. That's kind of unfair. We got 1,000 experience, which was more than half of our needed level up. We learned Meteora. Nice. Completely unfair, chat. Totally brutal. 4K cash, not bad. More than the reward for the quest. But victory was mine. It's not fair. Not fair.
I'll be taking that.
Chain the red flag.
Field Marshal, are you all right?
I am, thanks to you and Keel. But now he needs your help.
Right. Can I leave Viola to you, Rosh?
Wait, there's more. Hopefully it just auto-concludes, as I kind of burned all my MP.
Of course. Now go back up Keel.
He's making it out of this alive, no matter what. I promise.
You're so stubborn. Just die already.
I need to protect everyone. I can't die here.
Hey!
I'm not going to go down that easily.
Keel! Are you all right?
Sergeant? I'm saved! Wow, I can't believe you took them down so fast!
You did a fine job yourself, Keel. We never would have rescued Field Marshal Viola had you not bought us time back there. What's the matter?
Well, am I going to be in trouble with Captain Rosh and Field Marshal Viola? I went against their orders, after all. I just admire the Field Marshal so much. I wanted to act heroic in front of her.
Well, you see, Count Visham, when we were talking before, when he said there's something wrong, they're not moving, we were having like the super speed thinking. That long pause was just us like thinking in fractions of a millisecond. And just reordering everything, and then they just got comboed.
It's true that you disobeyed the orders of your superiors.
Right.
However, your actions today undeniably saved the squad. You cannot be faulted for that. Now, go back with your head held high and put the minds of your superiors at ease.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad Keel managed to elude death in this world. Just you wait, Keel. I'm going to save you someday.
Protection has been added in the White Chronicle.
Welcome aboard, Stock. The artifact didn't get broken on the battlefield, did it?
No, it's fine. Here.
Hand it over, red flag.
A+ work, Stock. We're one step closer to undoing the desertification.
Quest completed. Obtain 3,000. Full restore.
Is something from that potential world troubling you?
It's just... I actually succeeded in protecting someone important to me over in that world.
I know how you feel, but if you keep at it, you'll one day make that possibility come true. I'll be with you all the way.
Thanks, Nemesia.
By the way, how much do you know about Vancor's history?
Not much. All I really know is that Alistel was founded by Noah after he fled from Granorg.
So, just the basics. Then allow me to fill you in on the rest. It's important info after all. Only by understanding the past of this continent can we hope to save its future.
Makes sense. And I suppose a historian like you is the most qualified teacher around.
Let's begin. Long before Noah was ever called a prophet, he was a thaumatech engineer. At the time, Granorg had fallen into a great famine. Noah tried using thaumatech to help people, but the king of Granorg outlawed its use. So Noah gathered those who needed it and expatriated.
And that was when he founded Alistel. But I have to wonder, why was thaumatech forbidden?
Excellent question. All I know is that as soon as Alistel began to thrive, Granorg attacked it. The prophet Noah used thaumatech to lead his people to a golden age. Granorg coveted that power.
So while one nation thrived, the other was slowly wasting away. Explains why Granorg declared war. It was all so they could find a means of survival.
I have a theory that the war would have never started if not for the desertification. It's true that the war must end. We have to stop it somehow. However, that's just treating a symptom, not curing the disease.
That's right. None of this will truly be solved until the desertification is halted.
Chase about the desert has been added to the White Chronicle. Okay, now this one I did look up because I was worried by the title of what we're about to do. Hopefully it'll let us choose our party once we're here.
Every time you show up, you take my breath away. I mean, because I'm surprised to see you.
Ugh, Nemesia, get out of here. Yeah, right, indeed. So anyway, this one was called Death March. You can imagine why I was concerned when I was looking through this. So unfortunately, this involves a kind of annoying battle. We're going to switch our team up slightly to deal with it. I think Odd is slightly better in this scenario than our other characters. I could technically go in with Rosh plus Gafka, but the problem is Rosh is still like 5 or 6 levels underleveled. Had I decided to power level before this point, I probably would have used Rosh here, but I think I have to go with Odd for damage. Because Gafka's not able to really get through the defense of this upcoming thing, which is why I wanted to make sure when I saw some of these, I confirmed it. So anybody. Somebody with an artifact is closing in on the sand fortress in this possible world. Head there and claim the artifact. Strength fruit +1.
Ready for your next assignment?
Honestly, I'm tempted to give that to Gafka over the protagonist. I won't really be using melee for the rest of the game. Defense and luck could affect me in terms of crit chances and stuff like that. And also survivability, but strength +1, probably better for Gafka.
This time, you'll be heading to another possible sand fortress. According to my readings, the artifact is on the move and making its way there.
Which means someone must be acting as its convoy.
There's no telling whether its holder is friend or foe, so take care. Have a nice trip, though.
Soft spoilers, it's the boss we're about to fight. It's not a friend. So we gotta prepare for it. Possible history, Death March. Chat might even be able to guess who has it, but we'll see. This place seems just as it did when we were waiting for Otto's arrival. Wonder if that means Otto is the one carrying the artifact. It is not Otto.
They're after us. We need to hurry and head south.
Yes, we must make haste.
Doesn't look like we ever promised to meet him over in this world.
What's that? It sounds scary. It's Palamedes' division. There's no mistaking it.
This doesn't look good, Stock.
Possible Palamedes has the artifact, but we need to stay alive first and foremost.
Come, let's push onward.
So I don't remember the enemy formation, but let's bring an Aunt over Erica here. Aunt should have her defense up if I remember correctly. Yeah, she's a 63. Pretty good defense. Again, why she's allowed to have this much, I don't really understand. So pretty much max magic, got a Thunder Charm. Gafka is oops all damage, which makes sense. Protagonist is kind of a mixed set of things. I could switch him over to be something else, but I think tankiness is probably okay here. Yeah, we have fantastic armor on. I do want the attack up for bloody armor. I could go for the other one for more defense, but I probably don't need to be that tanky. If I did that, I guess... Let me think about it this way. If I did this, this would be pretty useful for the future, but I would need to have an attack plus 10. I don't think I have a spare attack plus 10 to give him, unfortunately. So I'll consider that in the future. Having all resists would free up earth drops for damage ups. But Mithril's only +1 resistance. It's fine. We'll leave it as is. Let's see. Do I go up to fight him or down? I gotta go south first. That's fair. Also, I don't remember if I saved. Let me save. We have a ridiculous amount of cash, but I don't really expect to use it on anything other than healing items at this point. We're potentially gonna just go to the bonus dungeon, the Vault of Time, in order to get better items anyway. So if I happen to get the rare armor from that, it literally invalidates buying anything at the future stores. The drops from there are better than basically everywhere in the rest of the game, including the final area. The armor is like that ridiculously unfair, chat. Like, it is so good, it will literally beat everything we get between now and the post game. I don't know why, but it is like that.
Their preparation is sound. Are there any other exits to the south?
Afraid not.
Didn't happen in the history I remember, which means...
It's useless.
Did you think you could escape? I have you trapped like rats. Have light, so you really did have the artifact.
Follow my lead, everyone. Hold your ground.
I am the executioner!
Ride, worms. The executioner shall have your heads.
Here I go! What's its weakness?
So we basically just need to build up a good combo, but the question is, can we survive a turn? Okay, that was not bad. If that had been Erica, I think that would have one-shot her. Keep in mind we have like triple the defense. Oh no, he got powered up. That's a problem. Let's switch our turn order slightly. So I don't need to heal yet. I might actually have to magic boost here. I don't know if I have enough damage.
There.
It's actually concerning. I could go for a generic heal here, but I'm worried that if he attacks, I might just lose a character, which would waste a lot of time. I think I just have to do it with what I got here. Oh, I needed a... Oh, I see what I did wrong. I needed a... Instead of Gothka, I actually needed Marco. Because I could have pushed them and then pulled them back into the trap. I think this should still be okay, though. I just need to think about this. What's the best way to get multiple hits on these characters? So if I push him back a row... Do I have anything that pulls them forward? I don't think. Oh yeah, chat, let's learn something about the system real quick. If I left assault him... Oh, sorry, if I right assault him, I mean. And... then give the other guy a turn. I'm curious about something. Alright, so this has to kill. I could make her defend. I'm really worried this is not enough damage. I'm gonna magic herb her. But then that doesn't give me enough turns. This is a problem. Let me think about this. I think I have to just assume she's gonna die. So I'm gonna replace all of her turns with somebody else's. I think that's the right play. Yeah, that's the right play. Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry.
Then give them a turn. Then we should get our turns back. Question is more what this character does. Okay, we should be fine here. I'm just gonna heal her, and we'll get started.
You okay?
That's fine. This should give us more turns overall. I think he's only gonna focus her, which is kind of annoying, but I at least have better turn order here. I'll give him another turn. You know, if he didn't single target her, I would have gotten more turns. Okay, that's fine. We'll stall a little bit then. She should not die here, even if she's targeted. Okay, he didn't target the right person. Okay, now I'm not worried about not doing enough damage. We're good. I don't need to magic herb anymore. Okay, this should be a kill. So think about it this way. Oh, you know what would work? It would be something like severe lightning behind him. Then I can pull everybody into it and they just get absolutely bodied by this BS. Yeah, that'll work. And then I can shove them downwards. Actually, I don't think it matters. Ooh, we don't have a lot of odd turns, annoyingly. I have to be a little careful about this. I'm gonna move her later in the turn order then. So we're gonna win God Strike into Mushu. Into Mushu. We want as much damage as possible, chat. This should be basically an annihilation. Mushu into... I don't think that just adds damage. I guess I'll do fire. This should just kill him outright. I'm not too worried about this. This should be an insane amount of damage. Alright, so hopefully he'll hit both automatically, and this should just outright kill him. Yeah, you can see our Mushu not doing a whole ton to Palamedes. But more importantly, we're jacking up the combo damage, so it's like I'm using Magic Herb. Ooh, 1,000 damage. GG.
Impossible.
Impossible, chat.
It's finally over.
That's a lot of money. Rosh getting an extra level up helps. Impossible. How could these maggots? Retreat! Retreat! I think that went okay. Just unfortunately, she got targeted hard.
We managed to drive back Palamedes.
It is what it is, John.
Yay!
It's not time to rest on our laurels yet. Now is the perfect opportunity to push forward.
And because we led with Mushu, we guaranteed a high combo count for more money and XP. Obtained Red Horseshoe. Executioner rematch has been added to Laureate Chronicles, so it's kind of funny in a way that Gofka just ends up being a big XP multiplier whenever you need it. Or if a boss battle gives a lot of money, he just ends up giving us a lot.
Welcome back, Stock. You okay?
So we have more than enough to make up for the Holy Water that I miss in exchange for experience for all the other characters.
Yeah, more or less. This is what you were waiting for, right?
Handed over the Red Horseshoe.
Sorry, that's not it. You get an F-. Just kidding. It's an A+.
Obtained Strength Fruit. Let's give that to Gofka immediately, right, chat? Because, you know, he could be doing more damage a hit. Oh, I can't use it in this area? That's annoying.
Welcome, Stock.
So now we're gonna go to a City in Fear. Blair's, I don't like you, Nemesis, see ya. Wow. So, believe it or not, chat, we still have so many more to go. We'll do City in Fear, though.
Ready for your next assignment?
Reward 4,000. I mean, that's how much we're getting per boss battle anyway. So, I
Ready
think
for your next assignment?
Gofka's okay here. I'll switch back to Erica. I just basically went turn up. It's kind of sad, like, they're technically really good party members, but I only use them to skip their own turns. Like, just Gofka's so good, chat.
This time, you'll be going to a different Alistellian timeline. It seems this artifact is somehow affecting the citizens. I imagine things will calm down after you acquire the artifact. But depending on the state of the city, you might have to fight for it. Be careful.
Possible History, City in Fear. Looks like I'm in Alistel. Now to figure out how the artifact is affecting people.
So this is Alistel. We're to meet with Vanos and gather intel, but it appears we beat him here. ...
That's right, I need to gather info on the state of Alistel as well.
Whew. That didn't take so long. Ah, Stock. I'm glad we could convene in safety. Let's begin at once.
Hey!
Beast kind!
It's an emergency!
The beasts are invading Alistel! Somebody get the army!
Huh? What is the meaning of this?
People seem to be frightened of Beastkind for some reason. In any case, it's dangerous for you to stay here. Vanos, hurry out of Alistel at once.
Right.
These people are acting abnormally, even for humans. What do we do now?
This must be what Nemesia was talking about. The artifact is really having quite an impact. Shouldn't be far, though. The prism has a faint glow to it.
We need to find out why the Alistellians are acting like this.
Yes. Cannot leave this be.
Okay. Let's switch our party up. We need Oops all Gofka turns. Speaking of Gofka, let's give him the strength buff. Because, you know, he could just be doing more damage, chat. We'll talk to some of the people here, see what they have to say.
Honestly.
Signing from the beast kind, he says while we have Gofka in the party. I saw a lot of people flee into the inn. Are they hiding upstairs or something? Hey, where did they go? There were like 3 people that went in here, and the innkeeper's not even here. So they think the Beastkind is coming to kill them all. Clearly, the artifact is making things a little different. Wow, we're at 24,000 gold. That's way more than I need. Prince's reaction is growing weaker. I need to turn around. Oh. Oh, there's Prophet Noah. Death to Beastkind. We must banish their evil.
Stop at once. What you hold there is a danger to yourself and to others. Cast it away before you do something you'll truly regret.
Is that Noah?
Now please, hand that over.
The Beastkind must die. Their friends are our enemies. Kill them all. Protect the city.
Not even the prophet's pleas can stop him?
Is that the better Noah than the mannequin? Oof.
Noah, get back. He's not in his right mind.
Don't get in my way. Wait, are you the one who brought in the Beastkind? Traitor!
Heads up, Red One. He's coming after us now.
Oh, wow.
We cannot afford to lose.
Wait a minute, how much damage did they do if they're going first? Let's find out. Oh, yeah, that's not too bad. That's a little worse. Wow, did you see how much damage I took there? Okay, we need to end this fight immediately. They're actually doing real damage, chat. That's not good. I took 110, chat. So it only takes 2 swipes for them to kill most characters, or less. Yeah, we need more Gothka turns immediately. I think I don't mess around with this. I think I actually go for raw damage. Give up her turns. So we're going to God Strike into Mushu. We'll do a fire attack just in case. Into maybe raise into the sky, aerosol. Into Kigong Wave to kill. Hopefully this will be enough. Okay, this will be enough.
How's this? How about this?
I wanted to make sure, chat. I still did crazy damage.
Looks as though we've won.
Gothka and the protagonist levels. Not too bad. I did not want to take 110, possibly, or 160 auto crit on that kind of turn, especially if they group up. So probably best we just end it there. The Beastkind must be. Prophet Noah?
You need not be afraid anymore. This object is the product of a strange and terrible magic. It shows a reality unlike our own. A glimpse into a future where humans and beastkind are at war.
And the sight of that is what upset the people of Alistel. I understand now.
That is absurd. We've survived this long because we don't get dragged into human squabbles.
The last thing I desire is for blood to be shed over skin-deep differences. Nor do I want the people of Alistel to hold such blind hatred in their hearts. I had hoped to end the war before it escalated too far. Yet the fight rages on. Violence is now a fact of life.
Noah.
But I digress. My apologies. Regardless, this accursed thing should not exist here. Would you please dispose of it? Destroy it if you can. Or take it where none will ever find it.
I will. I promise you.
So we're gradually getting closer to the right difficulty of Possible Histories. So I have to take it semi-seriously now. If they can power up or defense down us, that would be a problem. Attain Red Flute. What can't know about the artifacts, can he?
Well, that escalated quickly. Am I right, Red One? Anyway, let's return to Celestia and report what transpired here.
Beast Within has been added to the White Chronicle. So we're going through them at a pretty good pace. Getting a few level ups for later.
Welcome back, Stalk. Did you manage to locate the artifact?
Which is good for safety reasons, by the way, because keep in mind, we can only save by completely exiting the Vault of Time, which will be our next destination, and we can't recover our MP/use items. So we have to be careful. Having more MP for the future things should help us a bit.
Located and retrieved it. Yes. Here.
Handed over Red Flute.
Bingo! We're one step closer to preventing the desertification.
Quest complete. Obtain 4,000 gold. HP and MP have been restored.
Seemed affected though. Did the going get tough?
It most certainly did. Everyone was affected by the artifact. The whole city was panicked. The people of Alistel must have been deeply concerned by the possible future they saw.
True. But beast kind or human, we can all find some common ground. Or so I'd like to believe. There must be a world where they come to understand each other. Anything is possible after all.
Agreed.
Oh, perfect timing. I've picked up a reading on a new artifact.
I just love every time. Like, we took a step forward. Perfect timing. We're just talking to you, Nemesia. Also, I feel like her name is suspiciously close to, like, an anagram for amnesia. I'm just saying, chat. Welcome, Kirk. A curious relic. Having trouble getting a read on this artifact. Guess I'll have to go with you again. Let's bring it back together, Stock. Reward Agent's Badge. I'm assuming it'll be an attack or a damage up of some sort. But we'll go forward. Oh no, a spear upgrade? We haven't seen one of those in eons. I will say though, chat, if you're playing like Rainy or Rosh for a majority of the game, there really are almost no spear upgrades. It's kind of sad. Meanwhile, Gothkit gets like a weapon like every dungeon, as does Ott.
Ready for your next assignment?
Just thinking that as well. Yeah, it is suspicious, chat.
I had to think it over a bit, but I've decided to come with you to this potential world.
Oh? Is something the matter?
This artifact's reading is just too vague. There's no telling what could happen.
Right. I have no problem with you joining me in that case.
Good to hear. Let's get going.
Alistel again, huh?
On that subject, did you know that Noah left Granorg to found Alistel over 70 years ago?
She has the Traveler timelines as well, indeed, Kirk.
According to the history books, Thaumatek was first developed at Alistel, but in actuality... never mind. We should be finding the artifact.
Well, I mean, we already know from the other quests, but we know Granorg originally had Thaumateks, and they got kicked out, presumably due to the desertification. That's what caused the two countries to split in the first place.
The prism isn't picking much up. Do you know anything else about this artifact, Nemesia?
Interestingly enough, the reading actually wasn't in Alistel before. But it seems to be here now. Why don't we try looking around?
We gotta look around.
Well...
Goes acting strange.
Say.
Talking about coal. The truth is, slot machines are expensive and mana is hard to get. That's why we need coal. Oh, very suspicious. We'll talk to this guy.
Welcome.
I feel like she only comes with us so she can exposition dump on us. She just likes to hear her own voice, either she's pursuing her own nefarious ambitions. Chat has no trust. Hey there, welcome. Would you like to purchase some Alma coal?
There we go. The artifact must be one of these pieces of coal.
Bingo. No doubt about it.
But why would something so precious be disguised as such a pedestrian object?
It must have failed to manifest its full potential. That explains why the readings were so weak.
Damn it. I can't tell which one is really the artifact.
We could see which one reacts to the prism, but there's too many to check them one at a time.
What'll it be? You gonna buy or not?
Is there some other way we could figure out which piece is the artifact?
Just totally ignore him. Artifact looks exactly like a piece of Alma coal. Oh, if only I had a way to tell it apart. Pitch black has been added to the White Chronicle. Oh.
It'd be impossible to tell real coal apart from an artifact that just looks like coal. Unless an expert could figure it out. Maybe you can learn the trade secret from a coal miner.
That's fair enough. So we're gonna go time travel to one of the many Chapter 1, Chapter 2 nodes along the bottom. Take a look. Where does it make sense to go back to? Somewhere in here, right? Or this point. Try a closed mind. We'll tell them to send the scouts so we don't get caught in the nonsense loop. And we're gonna look around for somebody to talk to here by going backwards.
May I have a bit of...
Not what I'm looking for. How about you?
Wanna buy something?
Oh, you have an equipment shop here? I totally forgot. I mean, I might as well just get some holy waters right here.
Excuse me. Do you know how to tell the difference between Alma coal and other rocks?
Yes.
Of course I do.
Would you mind teaching me?
Sure, but it ain't easy. I'm not gonna waste my time unless you're real serious.
I'll do whatever it takes.
All right.
That's what I like to hear. You got a real sparkle in your eye. I'll teach you. Now listen up. Your body's gotta memorize the mana hiding in the Alma coal. Don't think, feel. Wait, he can identify things with mana too? That's convenient. Dots. What am I even doing? I know, Stock. I ask that question every day.
No, I can't think about it. I have to feel.
Ah.
That's it. You got this.
I can sense the mana now. This should let me pick the artifact out of that box of coal.
The other guy's like, I have no idea what you're talking about, but this was just really weird altogether, so just let this slide and we'll never speak of it again.
Oh.
In actuality, he's saying, you did it, boy. I'm impressed. You join us in the mines any day.
Much appreciated. You were a great help.
Pitch Black has been revised in the White Chronicle. Okay, so let's go back to the alternate history. Hopefully you're doing well, Kirk. We are going through every other possible history, so we've cleared most of the main plot. But we have a lot to do in here. Interestingly, chat, for the key quests, you can see them all kind of linking up with each other. There's a main thread that's being formed currently, but we can't do anything about it. There's also one central plot line that we can't do anything about. We'll get there. Let's go, I guess, feel the coal in our hearts, chat. Find the artifact that way.
But how are we gonna find an artifact amid all this coal?
Leave it to me. I can handle it.
Yeah, we're essentially right before the final chapter. Alright, time to use that skill I learned back in Alma Mine. The artifact should be a piece of coal with no mana reaction. This one is real coal. Yeah, essentially we're just gonna go for the true ending first. We talked about that earlier in the stream. Coal again. I could hold off for some of this for later, but I'd rather just do literally as much as possible, with the exception of maybe the bonus boss. The bonus boss in this game is just ridiculous. I remember having trouble with it even at high levels, so I'm not in a rush to go do it unless I have some uber gear. It is the hardest boss in the game, including the extra bosses specific to the 3DS version. I think those are still way easier than the bonus boss of the main game. Even though you can't fight the extra content bosses until you beat the game. So go think that one through, chat. It's not really fair, but it is what it is, I guess.
All right. This is it.
Anyway, we've now identified the piece of coal.
Excuse me. I'll take this one.
Here, this should cover it.
Come again.
Thank you.
Looks like the prism's reacting. This is definitely our artifact.
Obtain red coal.
Wow, you can do anything. Color me impressed, Stock.
I'm just as surprised as you are, believe me.
Okay, let's head to the ship.
Coal artisan stock has been added to the White Chronicle. Red coal, now you can make switches in the world.
And we're back. I'm so glad we managed to dig that one up.
As am I. Oh, here, before I forget.
Hand it over, the red coal.
Thanks, Stock. You deserve a trophy for Best Artifact Hunter.
Quest complete. Agent's badge acquired. Let's see if this is actually any good or if it's just trash. I'm imagining it's trash. Hello, Murphy. Hope you're doing well. Survey says 20 MP plus 1 speed. Ugh. I guess I could give it to Gofka if I really want the MP. It's not good, chat. If it was like 20 MP, 3 or 5 speed, it would have been amazing. Path of Exile starts a new league on Friday.
Welcome, Stock. Good luck tackling the Nemesia quests.
Why does she refer to herself in the third person there? Yeah, the what indeed. That's a new league Friday. They'll probably be PSO. I mean, I'm gonna be doing PSO. I have no interest in Diablo-esque games at the moment. Getting an artifact reading down and Alma mining this possible world, put on your mining hat and head on there. Wait, we just went to the Alma mine. We're going back again?
Ready for your next assignment?
Toxicity, name of the quest.
In the next potential world, the artifact is inside Alma Mine. It'll be there somewhere, so get digging. I'm counting on you.
Right. Wish me luck.
Path of Exile was your main game for several years. I'm not into the seasonal stuff, or season stuff. Possible history, toxicity. I tried it once in Diablo, and I was like, definitely not for me. It just got annoying. Looks like the Alma Mine alright, but where could the artifact be? I don't really want to dedicate myself to a game like that ever again. So I'm definitely no interest for things like leagues.
Is that?
By the by.
Eli says, did Garland really fire you? Yeah, seems he didn't like my way of doing things, but hey, I consider myself lucky. If he knew I was fencing the castle decor, unemployment be the least of my worries. Stole from the castle. Any chance he'll notice the missing goods and come looking for the one who stole them?
What was that?
If he does come sniffing around, he's in for a nasty surprise.
Well, then.
Now, let's get a move on.
It's possible they grabbed the artifact by mistake as well. I should go find their stash.
Must be further in the mine. Here goes nothing.
This odor. It must be some kind of poison gas.
I won't be able to get in unless I do something about the gas. How can I neutralize it? Perhaps I should consult Sonia about this. She may have the answer I'm looking for. Bloody Caves has been added to the White Chronicle. So chat, these are words that we've said many times already on the stream in this specific session, but I believe we're gonna have to go back to the beginning for the solution. So anyway, let's go to the beginning. They're getting their mileage out of this chapter, chat.
Sonia, do you have a moment to spare? I was wondering what you know about poison gas.
Plenty for medical purposes, though I'm curious as to why you're interested.
My current mission has been halted by gas traps blocking the route forward.
Ah, so you want a neutralizer. I'll need to know the chemical makeup of the gas for that.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Should make my way back to the possible world, investigate the area. Oh, come on. Seriously, you're gonna make me go back. That's just rude. Why didn't we grab a sample while we were there? Right, chat? Shake your head. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, we didn't get new dialogue, so I assume we didn't get whatever we needed. There's a medicine bottle with some residue at the bottom. They must have made the gas with this. Should give this to Sonya. Cane poison bottle. Bloody case have been revised in the White Chronicle. You're going on like this real tangent with him dumping in. I don't think it's really true, to be honest. I don't know if it's supposed to be a joke or serious, but he's probably one of the smarter protagonists that we've played with so far.
All right. This is what they use to make the gas. Here.
Great. I'll get on making that neutralizer right away. Just be patient. I'll be done soon. And done. Just toss this near the source of the gas, and it'll be gone for good in no time.
Yeah, he's actually fairly competent. I'm not gonna call him like a genius level, but he's fairly competent. And until we make him purposely do bad things, that's, you know, that's on us. We tend the neutralizer.
Sonia. I owe you one.
Like some detectives we had, yeah, he's no Dogi or adult here in terms of picking things up. Well, that's on us for dealing with Fennel. He's smart enough to question why Fennel will give himself a self-destruct function. That's also true. That was pretty special. So anyway, we're almost halfway through the possible histories. But we still have so much more to do, chat. Again, you're going real hard on this tangent. This is like one of the only games that absolutely doesn't really work. I'm just gonna break it to you. So I just have to toss Sonya's neutralizer in here. It's kind of like that in Suikoden 5. We have surprisingly competent characters. Like, even for normal games, they're really surprisingly competent.
Looks like it worked.
So we found the item.
This must be the artifact.
Obtain the red pipe. Reclamation has been added to the White Chronicle. Oh, and this is the neutralizer I got from Sonya. Seems I can reuse it should the need ever arise. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take it. There's nothing else for me to do here. We'll reclaim it. Why would that matter?
Welcome aboard, Sock. So, did you hit the mother lode?
I suppose you could say that. Here you go.
Oh yeah, the Eternia party. They were lucky if they had a single brain cell to share amongst themselves at times.
You deserve an A+. Thanks, Sock.
We're doing fine here. More growth books, I don't plan on using them, honestly. When we're done with the game, I'll use them before the final boss. That's about it.
Welcome, Sock. What assignment will you take on this time?
Treacherous Crusade. See that, chat? There's only 7 or so left, but I know we're gonna unlock a lot more. Celestia is being swept into a massive battle, and the artifact is the cause. It should be somewhere on the battlefield. Good luck. I could try winning with just Gothka again, but I'm worried I won't be able to get through their defense fast enough without a lot of turns.
Ready for your next assignment?
I remember this one, we're gonna be fighting Thaw Machines. I might just push them with Ott. Unless they have crystals, because it is Celestia. Oh, I don't remember. Guess we'll find out together, chat.
Time for a new timeline. Next stop, Celestia. I should warn you, though, that this one's on the brink of war.
That's not a problem for me.
Thank you. It's possible that the artifact is affecting the battle. Don't let down your guard.
This is the Patriarch's house in Celestia. I see Raoul and Rosh are here as well. Alistel invaded Celestia in my original history. Is that gonna happen here too? Would be a problem I am
After
more.
conquering Granorg, the atmosphere in Alistel was overzealous, to say the least.
Yeah, it's like we're gonna defeat them pretty easily. It's more of a question of, do I need Ott for it, or do I just give Gothka more turns? That's all I'm really thinking about right now. Like, it's what top tier character am I gonna win with? That's what I'm thinking about right now.
Now they've set their sights on Cygnus, and even Celestia.
It all depends on if anybody's in the center. If nobody's at the center at the start, then Gothka's the right choice. If they're in the center, that's actually a problem, and I gotta move them.
It's far too late to stop them.
And the Alistel army will be marching in force. We'll have to use the terrain to make a stand. So what's our move?
First, we halt the Alistelian forces marching this way. Baranka and I will spearhead the operation from there. Any questions?
Pardon my intrusion.
Reporting in.
Well,
Noah's Alistelian forces are headed south on Lasville Hills. Wait, Noah's leading the army?
They're here. So far, this is proceeding just as I expected.
I have a question for you, Lieutenant General. Is Noah the one urging this war on?
That's absurd. For starters, never mind. Now is not the time for that. For now, focus on the battle. The Alistel army is deploying thaw machines to ensure a swift victory. Or so I've heard.
Yeah, magic is definitely recommended here just because it does so much more damage. So if I have less turns, Ott will be the correct choice. Unless they somehow block it so I can't double place a trap. We'll see.
Are you serious? Considering we were already at a disadvantage, aren't we in serious trouble?
There's no cause for concern. According to my intel, the thaw machines are going to immediately malfunction.
We'll defer to your judgment, Lieutenant General.
The rest is up to you.
Yeah, let's win this together.
The Alistel army has absolute faith in their thaw machines. We'll use that to our advantage. Disabling their thaumatech will crush their morale. Strike only the thaw machines, both to avoid useless fighting and to end this battle quickly.
You heard the man. Let's move!
Alright, we're... Rainy Marco. Get out of here. Yeah, I don't think so on that one, right, chat? Hard pass. So if I feel like I'm not going to do enough damage, Gothka is the finisher. But we're probably going to use Ott's main damage. I don't even think I need to magic up her. So the other combo that would work if Ott is the main source of damage would be, instead of Gothka, to take Marco, because he can magic boost her without consuming items. And he could give Ott additional turns. So they're actually, like, not a bad pairing together. Like, they actually have a decent amount of synergy because you can get rid of Marco's turns and also still use him for buffs and things like that. If you were willing to use items, Eriko would be better because she's faster. Therefore, she could give up more turns to Ott and also is higher magic, so her magic boost is higher. So, like, you could kind of go either way on it. I'm just going to go somewhat in between because I'm not sure what to expect.
It's It's the enemy!
It's the enemy, chat. That's my thought process on what characters we choose. If Rosh was a higher level, I would probably just use Rosh and Gafka the entire game, to be honest with you. We'll get a chance to do that soon. We're going to be seeing that, I think, at the vault. Because I'm going to have him tank quite a bit, and that's going to let him power level.
That must be their commander.
So if you end up grinding XP a lot, I think Rosh is worth it. I think the problem with him is that he's just very slow. And combined with Gafka's slowness, you're gonna have to tank a lot of enemy turns, and that's not really feasible unless you're over-leveled. But when you're over-leveled, Rosh is a lot of fun. We gotta get him at least to the average level, and he'll be fine, I think.
There really is a vast army of Thaw machines. Let's see if they actually start malfunctioning.
Also, if you're doing a team Oops All Melee, Gafka, Rosh protagonists are pretty insane. The protagonist still being able to use some spells and also heal and also apply the herbs. Because both of the other two characters actually hit for a lot of damage. They're just slow. There you are, you rebel scum.
Very well.
Prophet Noah, enemy sighted. Engaging them now.
Good.
Exclamation mark. Wait, does that mean Noah has the artifact?
Prepare yourself.
Take no prisoners. Deploy the Thaw machines. Okay, where are they spawned? Oh, they've been weakened.
Hell? They're slowing down.
Oh, we actually got dialogue mid-battle. How rare.
Seems Raoul's intel had it right.
Let's take them down. I won't lose.
This is kind of annoying. I can't do what I need to do because they're not in the right position. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna push him so I can set up a better combo. And then we need them to take some turns. Please don't do 1,000,000 damage. That's fine. I might be able to risk taking another turn here for more damage. We'll see. I might have to heal here. Don't crit Odd. Okay. We'll give up 1 protagonist turn so I could get 2 turns. I think that's worth it. We're gonna set up a super combo. Let's heal the group and let them go again.
Here you go.
Well done.
Wow, that's a lot of damage. I think I gotta commit to my turn now. Unless I get another super healing in. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough to live, I think. Unless I give up all my protagonist turns, which is actually kind of okay. Might do that, actually. Give up all the protagonist turns.
Here you go. You okay?
I thank you.
That damage was insane. Unfortunately... Yeah, the crits kind of messed me up a little bit. I guess I'll go for the kill here. Not a big deal. I should have enough damage. We're gonna go for Wind God Strike into... I mean, the protagonist won't die if nothing else. Wind God Strike into, let's say... Mushu. Oh, wrong character. Should be fine. Into... What is Meteora again? 1 column physical attack? Why does she even have this? Chat, why does she have a column attack? What is this nonsense? Anyway, into vault. They should just die from this. What jerks.
How's this?
I'll trap him.
Insta-kill.
It's finally over.
Alright, we're leveling Rosh a bit more. That'll help for the future. More MP for me to abuse. How could we lose with the Prophet Noah on our side? Retreat! We need to retreat! Yeah, if they didn't go for like the ridiculous crits, I would have probably greeted for 2 more turns for higher combo, but it is what it is.
I worried for a moment.
They weren't that hard. Wonder what the reaction I got earlier was, though. Is it really the artifact?
Looks like it all went well, Prophet Noah.
Yes. Thank you for your cooperation.
What's that supposed to mean?
This battle's outcome was devised between the Prophet and myself.
Alistel's military continues to grow in power. Even I could not keep their ambition in check.
It was all a ploy, Chad.
My only means of curbing that overreach was to have them meet a painful defeat. Thus, I leaked intel on Raoul's position, then used this relic to weaken our Thaw machines.
President's reacting again. The artifact is truly here.
Thanks to you, the army has been stalled for some time.
Alistel grows more dangerous by the day, Prophet Noah. You ought to stay with us in Celestia.
That I cannot do. It would only give them reason to take me back by force. And if that were to happen, Celestia would face the fires of war once again. For now, Hugo knows better than to make a move on Celestia. Besides, I am not exactly in the best of health. I need Alistelian medical assistance.
You seem fine to me.
That is because my body has been mechanized with Thaumatech. 70+ years have passed since I founded Alistel. I'm a tad older than I look. You there, young man.
What is it?
I wish for you to have this.
But why?
Came the red pendulum.
Isn't this a vital tool for weakening the Thaw machines?
The data from the battle should already be sent to Fennel's lab. A countermeasure has likely been developed by now. They will not fall for the same trick twice.
Interesting. So you're just as well versed in Thaumatech as you are in the political world.
Before I was a politician, I was a Thaumatech engineer myself.
We did learn about this in a previous quest.
Please, look after that. Son of possibility.
Uh-oh. ...
Farewell for now.
Do be careful, Prophet Noah.
What an interesting thing to call us, right, chat? Thaumatech Saint has been added to the White Chronicle. Gasmania ... Murphy says...
Welcome back, Stock. Glad to see you're in good health.
He wins Most Perceptive NPC Award. Yeah, he's up there.
Thanks. The mission actually went pretty smoothly for once. Anyway, here.
Handed over the red pendulum.
Spot on job. That's one step closer to saving the continent.
Quest completed. 5,000 gold acquired. Again, I don't even know what to do with this money. I guess if I really don't get any upgrades, I could just splurge on like a big purchase. Like, I don't need it to beat the game, but at this point, the gold is just kind of sitting there, kind of deals. Hello, Eldritch. Voice acting's pretty good. Glad you're enjoying it. Hope you're doing well.
You know, it really does seem like these artifacts represent a wide range of possibilities. As if each of them poses a new what-if question, and the world around it tries to answer.
Nemesia, don't give away the game design theory of the bonus content.
Seems there are things that even you don't understand, Nemesia.
How am I doing? I'm kind of tired. We got a little bit left in the stream. We're just doing some side questy things, since we're at the end of the game anyway.
Hey! Learning what you don't know is the point of research.
Suppose I can't argue with that logic.
Oh, Eldritch. Yeah, did anybody go back? Did anybody clip Fennel's dialogue? If not, that needs to be clipped immediately. For Eldritch's context, he was having a malfunction and he was on another level with the acting.
Pop quiz. How much do you know about the Empire which ruled this continent before Granorg?
I forgot to, but yes, it needs clipping. Yeah, if people haven't seen it before, it is something. Oh my gosh, the whole quest where he's malfunctioning. Even I couldn't help but laugh, and I had seen it before.
To be honest, nothing. Think you could tell me about it?
I should give you an F. but I'll let you retake it later. This lost civilization used Thaumatech to become the most powerful country in Vancouver. In spite of that, the Empire maintained positive relations with the beast kind.
That sounds far better than how we humans treat them now.
Back then, they shared the knowledge of Thaumatech with anyone willing to learn.
Don't you find it ironic that the technology once meant to enrich lives actually ended them?
Indeed. And because of that, the Empire lies in ruins. But not all is lost. This ship, the Dunamis, is a remnant of Imperial engineering. And with that, class dismissed.
It looks the Empire has been added to the White Chronicle. We're getting there, chat. Is she gonna go, great timing? Is it gonna happen again, chat?
Let's put on our thinking caps and find some artifacts.
Okay, she didn't open up a new quest, apparently. But you can see there's only so many that we have left. As a reminder, chat, we have completed all of these so far. So we completed 1, 2, 3, 4 required quests. And we're finally gonna get some lore as to why we're seeing these kinds of artifacts and what could be causing some things. But first, we gotta go to Rejected Salvation. I'm dismissed when I say I'm dismissed, that's correct. There's a possible thing going on in Scala, but I'm not sure what. It may have something to do with an artifact. Head over there and investigate. Reward is Art of the Stars. Again, we'll look at all of these arts that unlock new moves, I think, in another session. For now, we're just gonna focus on the stories.
Ready for your next assignment?
Sure, let's do this one.
You'll be disembarking at Scala in this potential world, but I don't know anything beyond that. Perhaps someone or something is already using the artifact.
I will do a very light spoiler, chat. I'm gonna let you know there's gonna be a moment where we really have to think about our decisions. Just want you to know, Chad, you got something to look forward to in just a few minutes.
Okay. I'll go see if anything strange is going on there.
Please do so.
So anyway, let's go forward to Scala. Oh no, says the chat. Possible history, Rejected Salvation. Here I am, Scala, but where could the artifact be? A ghost!
Did he say ghost?
Stock, let's go look.
Okay.
Why did this happen?
You're the one who was going on about a ghost, right?
Yes, and you are?
I'm Ott. I'm a shaman.
You mean the Lady Ott? As in, the famous shaman? Wow! Seems Ott is known far and wide in this possible world. Please, you gotta help me. I don't know what to do.
Leave it to me.
Hold on. Can you first tell us a few more details of what happened to you?
My girlfriend recently passed away. I was arranging her funeral when all of a sudden...
Her spirit appeared before you.
Can we meet her? The ghost?
I don't know if it's still there, but her body's at my house. Please, follow me.
Her soul's still here.
Can't you do something for me?
Don't worry. I'll send her off to the heavens. Something's weird. It's like some huge power is keeping her here.
Then we made Aunt Pom, we driven her to kidnapping us, and what are we gonna do this poor girl next? Well, we'll have to see, chat.
A huge power? What do you think that could be?
I don't know. I'm gonna try talking to her. Please, listen to my voice.
What did she say?
She's got a grudge against this man. So bad she wants to curse him to death.
But why?
So she's out for revenge. What are you going to do, Ott?
It's too scary to leave her like this. She might really kill him. I feel bad, but all I can do is force her to go.
Asmania eeks. It certainly wouldn't be wise to simply leave this ghost be, but forcing it off to the heavens is likely too rash of a decision as well. What should I do? Send the ghost away or back off for now and think this is over? So chat, we have to think carefully about this decision. Obviously, chat, we're gonna make her force the soul to ascend. Clearly that is the right choice, so we're gonna select that. Suddenly I'm disappointed I didn't get to see this happen. Should I not force the ghost soul to the heavens? Yes, we should, chat. We're not gonna reconsider it. Let her do it.
You're right. We need to put her soul to rest.
Okay, time to go. I'm sorry, this is the only way. Done. That man will be safe now.
Thank you.
Thank you for... now I can keep preparing for the funeral. You saved my life. We also whisked her body away, which is interesting.
Did we do the right thing? I just don't know.
What?
Also, apparently the board that Spectre Victor. Oh, sorry to hear the high winds have been a problem for you. So far, my side has been okay with some of the windstorms lately, but yeah, that's unfortunate. Hopefully it gets fixed. That voice. They reused that voice clip. He's going, what's with these guys? This world is a scary place these days.
There's nothing I can do.
Ott sent the woman's soul to the heavens by force, but her struggle in that moment shattered her shamanic powers. This loss impacted the original history as well, robbing Ott of her means to perform her duty. Without a skilled shaman, souls were left to roam the world, never finding salvation. With them came calamities, and the world was plunged into further darkness. Hey chat, we beat the game again. We did it. Oh, it's not damage done yet? Okay, that's good at least. Path to Salvation, Finn. See that, chat? We beat the game. Path to Salvation has been added to the White Chronicle. The Undying Grudge has been added to the White Chronicle.
So you've returned, Stock.
How disappointed do you think Tio and Lifty are going to be at us this time, chat?
It's safe to conclude that forcefully banishing a soul wasn't the best idea. Doing so clouded Ott's mind with doubt.
You must head off the problem at its source. Try not to grow impatient in your task, Stock.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?
Sure, we'll save. We haven't saved in a while. There's a judgment in Tio's voice. We're getting there. Hey, we're almost officially halfway through all of the extra things. There's some judgment in Tio's voice, definitely. Yeah, hopefully you're able to get it fixed, Murphy. Alright, let's stop her this time. Never get to the bottom of this if we don't determine why her soul remains here. We'll choose to stop her.
Hold on. It would be inappropriate to force her soul to rest.
But I can't just leave her. What do I do?
We should start by figuring out why exactly her soul remains here. What is the nature of her grudge against this man?
Let me try asking. She seems worried about... a brooch?
A brooch? Brooch?
Yes.
Oh.
Seems you have an idea what she might be talking about.
She's gonna kill him over a possession? That's interesting. She gave her a brooch for her 1-year anniversary. I think she's angry because I threw it away. She's gonna kill him for... okay.
Why would you do that? You were the one who gave it to her.
Well, my girlfriend was a real spendthrift. She'd go shopping every day with my money. She needed an intervention, so I gathered all the junk she'd been hoarding and burned it. Oh, see, that makes more sense. It was, you know, one object. I don't know. That's a little crazy. You actually burned her things. Oh, yeah. I see why she wants to kill you now. That makes more sense. Must have accidentally trashed the brooch along with it.
Makes sense why she would hold a grudge against you. So where did you dispose of it?
I was back in Granorg. What should I do? The brooch is long gone by this point. I'm able to get my hands on it back in the Grenorg of my original history. A Dying Grudge has been revised.
I'm sure you can figure it out, Stock. I'm sure you...
Oh, we can't talk to the ghost. Okay, so now the question is, where in the alternate, or where in the normal timeline do we go? Is he really undying when one of them is dead? Well, not even death can stop the grudge. Somewhere in chapter 2, but where? The castle sewers again? I think it's castle sewers again. Here. We'll start here. Work our way backwards. So I guess we just have to find him in the city somewhere. Not the person I'm looking for. Flashes back to Zestiria. Oh boy. I think this is him. This man is the same one who asked for Odd's help in the possible world.
What are you doing?
Trying to get rid of some old junk. Ex-girlfriend was a hoarder. Tried to intervene, we got in a fight and broke up.
I see.
Brooch was my anniversary present for her, but I guess I don't need it anymore. I'm gonna trash it anyway. You can have it if you want.
If you don't mind.
Convenient. We acquired the brooch. All I need to do now is show this to the girl's ghost. Let's hope this fixes things. Dying Grudge has been updated. So again, we have an insane amount of cash. I can probably buy a super armor with this cash and maybe one weapon upgrade by the time we finish all of these. So if we get unlucky in the Vault of Time, we should be still good for the end of the game. But for now, let's go back to the possible histories. We'll skip all the events we've seen before, and this time we'll stop her.
Wait a second, Odd. I think this should help solve her grudge.
Is that a brooch?
Wait, that's...
What's the status of her soul, Odd?
The status of her soul? That's quite a way to phrase it.
Stock, she's alive.
What do you mean, Lady Ott?
I can tell, now that she's calmed down. She's not dead.
I would kind of hope you'd be able to tell if somebody was alive or dead, especially if you're a shaman, but sure.
Some kind of power just made her soul slip from her body.
Wait, Prism is sensing an artifact from under the bed? Perhaps her rage was blocking the signal until now. Sure, Stock. I don't know if I agree with that writing team. Retain the red doll. It's possible this is what caused her soul to slip out of her body as well.
Can you save her, Ott?
Leave it to me. I'll push her soul back in.
You have my thanks.
Just push it in, Chad. It's just easy in, easy out. Really? Then please hurry.
Okay, let's do this.
Oh, bonus content on the 3DS version. You could be a little silly sometimes. So sorry, this is all my fault. I should have respected you and your belongings. No, it's okay. No, you were just trying to help, even if you went way too far. I was angry about the brooch, but from now on, we'll talk through our problems together.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you two, my very life. Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
You have my gratitude too. Can't thank you enough for turning her back to normal.
We're good to go here.
Spirit Reunited has been added to the White Chronicle.
That was really something, Ott. Nicely done.
Okay, let's go back to Celestia.
Nope, we're gonna teleport out of here. Bye, Aunt. We don't care about your journeys.
Welcome back, Stock. How'd it go? Did you find the artifact?
Probably have enough time for at least one more.
Yeah. Though we faced a problem of the spectral variety in obtaining it. Here.
Red doll, hand it over.
Spot on as always. Thank you.
What an abrupt resolution of what is clearly a massive problem between those two. I agree, Aldrich. We're like, yeah, sure, it all worked out. Just trust us, the writing team, for the bonus content. Quest completed. Art of the Stars.
Danger and artifacts go hand in hand. Be prepared for anything.
Oh no, I didn't read the title of this one. Here we go, chat. Marco the Bouncer. Chat loves making fun of Marco's helmet. I'm sure you'll love it if you haven't seen it, Eldritch. Getting an artifact reading from a Cygnus bar. Get over there and find it. And don't drink too much. Art of Fortitude is the reward.
Ready for your next assignment?
Oh boy, chat. We have to take serious Marco seriously.
Your destination this time is the desert country of Cygnus.
Do you know where about?
My readings point to the tavern. I assume a guest there has it. I won't judge you if you stop for a drink, but don't forget to bring back the artifact.
Oh boy, says the chat. Yeah, this'll be something. Possible history, Marco the Bouncer. Cygnus Tavern. Would one of their customers really have an artifact?
Mission accomplished, Stock. I'm glad it went smoothly. I know. I'll treat you today.
Are we gonna find his love interest here in the possible history?
Here you go.
Oh, she is? That would make more sense. I was about to say I didn't remember her name. Please tell me he's gonna use his helmet as a pogo stick. I feel like... Yeah, I wonder if we'll get Mimol killed. I think this is also another one with an alternate history, if I remember correctly. We'll see what happens.
Huh? Mimol?
Huh?
For those that missed Mimol's plot line earlier, she died in the main history already. This will be interesting in the possible history. What are we gonna do to Mimol / Marco? Wait, is that you, Marco?
Hmm? You know each other?
Uh-huh. We were comrades in my old mercenary troop. I had no idea she was in Cygnus. Have you been doing okay, Mimol?
Thankfully. Though I get mixed up with some strange customers every now and again.
Oh, well then how about hiring me as your bouncer?
Oh!
Really? But...
Come on, no need to be shy. For you, I'm happy to help.
Just look at the helmet, chat. Just look at it. Take it all in. Question everything. I mean, I appreciate the offer. There's just this one customer.
Indeed.
Oh, the ex-bouncer from the main timeline. Interesting. Hey, get that drink I asked for, the Goblin Killer. I'm sorry. The Goblin Killer's a small batch spirit from Cornet Village. We're all out. The Scootrol is the bodyguard back from my original history. Yep. Beat you to it, Stock. I told you to have it ready for me.
Hey, quit making a scene.
It's like a Pope had a helmet and animal ears fixed into one and twice the size of his head. All true statements.
What is it?
Huh? Who are you? Got a death wish or something? Buzz off.
Fine. Let's take this outside.
Marco, he's going to destroy you. Right, chat? He's absolutely gonna destroy you.
Say.
Don't come crying to me if you wind up dead, kid.
You shouldn't underestimate me.
Roarg, apparently. Marco is grumpy. He did have that face. This power. He must be the holder of the artifact. Can Marco really handle him? I should think about this. Surprisingly, chat, this is one I wanted to look up while we were doing this. Apparently, leaving it to Marco is the correct choice. I thought he was gonna die if we chose this option, to be honest. But no, apparently joining the fight is the beating the game option, we'll say. So we'll join the fight. All right, let Marco a hand in this fight. Is that what I should do? Is it because we emasculate him in front of Mimol or something? Is that what this is? We'll join the fight.
Marco, let me help you.
Stock?
Huh. Doesn't matter if it's one or two, I'll crush you all.
Let's go.
Oh, right.
Do we get hired as a bouncer instead? That'd be kind of funny. He uggs at us, chat.
Don't forget the lesson we've taught you today. Now leave, and never come back.
Ugh. Damn it.
Oh.
Wow.
Huh?
Oh.
You're amazing. Oh, yeah. We showed up we showed him up. We're now the love interest, chat.
Mimble?
Mimble soon grew infatuated with Stock, while Marco was left in despair over his lost love. This feeling of inadequacy grew to monstrous proportions, reaching as far as the original history. Marco, ignoring Stock's plea, set out on a journey to better himself and hone his skills. With the party lacking a vital member, history soon took a turn for the worse. It's fine, we don't need Marco anymore. Right, chat? We're fine. We only needed him in, like, chapters 1 through 2, and maybe a little bit of 4. But we could beat the game without Marco. Time for Dark Marco again? It's even worse, chat. We crushed his spirit. Moment to shine. Finn. See that, chat? How many times did we beat the game this session? We're doing well. Moment to shine has been added to the White Chronicle. Awaited Showdown has been added to the White Chronicle.
Welcome back, Stock. This is truly a most unexpected end.
You're telling me I would have thought making Marco fight him would have just killed him and been the bad ending, but, you know. I guess helping him is also a bad ending.
Indeed. I don't understand affairs of the heart myself.
Look at Teal, looking all annoyed as usual.
Still, this end simply won't do.
It seems as though it may be prudent to let others take the spotlight. Please try again.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?
We'll save. So we'll complete this quest, and then I think we'll wrap up. Should have enough time to do it. Hug, romance, and junk, Tio, something like that. So we're gonna skip through all the events until we get the choice. We'll leave it to Marco now. Alright, I'll let Marco handle this on his own. Is that really what I should do? Leave it to Marco. Marco needs to do this alone. I have no business interfering. I'll crush you like a fly.
Here goes.
Okay, even I'm laughing. Marco loses in every scenario. I love it so much. Chat says, imagine at some point in history you're supposed to use Marco helmet as a boulder to block a path or something. Maybe. Learn your lesson yet? Wow. Oh, Marco, you're such a failure. He's strong. It's clear even without the artifact's help. Although, he was quite drunk back in the original history. Perhaps getting drunk weakens him. What if I brought him his favorite drink? Wow. We have to sabotage a one-on-one because Marco is so useless. This is very unintentionally funny, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure they didn't mean it to be funny, but it is definitely funny. They can't tell me otherwise. Better have that Cornet booze ready next time. Okay, so we probably have to go to Cornet Village at some point to get it. Weighted Showdown has been revised on the White Chronicle. We didn't need to emasculate him. He did it all by himself, says Murphy. And so Mimble leaves him for the Gutrol. Chat questioning how is he a vital member of the party? I know, chat. I don't know. I think the game both recognizes and doesn't recognize how bad he is. What am I gonna do?
I lost.
Okay. So now we have to go to the timeline. I'm assuming somewhere in chapter 4. I feel like outside of that one possible history, I think for the most part, it's made sense where to go. So let's look back at the timeline again. We're gonna go forward in time. Oh, I'm sorry, it was chapter 3. I was thinking of chapter 3. Let's go to the Resistance. He's the comic relief. Every party needs one. Oof. So anyway, this is one that will let us go to the Cornet Village. Ignore the shadowy figure there. Don't need to do that. So yeah, we have just enough time to complete this one. He's the Krillin. Ooh. See, chat, I don't know many references. I understand that reference, and it hurts. I'm just picturing him in, like, the Yamcha lose pose. Marco's the guy who charges in first, then trips on himself. Something like that, chat. There's just be a big crater where Marco got destroyed by that neutral. Oh no. Anyway, we're gonna ignore the dialogue. They're just telling us how to get to the village that we already know about. That's fine. We'll take the long way around. I don't feel like pushing barrels, to be honest. So we're just gonna talk to people until we find the right person to give us the booze. Now we're at the village they mentioned earlier.
Yes.
Okay, not relevant, not relevant. Dialogue.
Yes.
There we go. New dialogue. Crafts our ship south. We do use a portion of it for distilling spirits, however.
Speaking of which, I'm actually looking for a famous alcohol. Rumor says it's made here.
Do you mean the Goblin Killer? It's my proud product that only true connoisseurs know about. You came all this way for it.
That's right. There's someone I owe a favor to who would love the chance to taste it.
Yes.
That warms this old man's heart. I'd be happy to give you one. Obtain the Goblin Killer.
Much appreciated. This will undoubtedly brighten his day.
I also get the girl you can't figure out how they're together. That is Krillin. Oof. So let us then zip to the possible history and interfere with a legitimate fight. I mean, this seems kind of bad if he's supposed to be a bouncer that he can't actually bounce people.
Is this what you want?
Indeed.
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff.
Say.
Won't ask for all of it. Just let me have a taste.
Calm yourself. Here.
He glug glug glugs, chat. Ah, woo-wee. That'll grow hair on your chest. Well, time to go buck wild. What?
Hey, quit making a scene.
Who are you? Got a death wish or something? Buzz off. Okay, this dialogue's the same.
Let's take this outside.
We're not gonna read the dialogue. That's the same. So presumably... Okay, now we're at the point of new dialogue again. Don't come crying to me if you wind up dead, kid, and he hiccups.
You shouldn't underestimate me.
We'll skip ahead and leave it to Marco. Hopefully he still wins, question mark. Or he wins this time. Marco should be able to hold his own now that the neutral is drunk. That's so sad. That is so sad. Oh no. They're making Marco even more of a joke. I'll crush you like a fly.
Here goes.
Oh wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, I have to play as Marco? Alright, let's make sure he's not on that spot. Okay, we need to make sure this character never gets a good turn. I guess I'll guard boost myself so I don't die. Okay, good call. He's probably powering up here. Man, we have like no damage skills. This actually really sucks. Let's speed break him. Okay, we speed broke him. We're getting bodied. We gotta build up a good turn. Wibble Wobble, that's quite a name. Don't kill us. Okay, good.
This is looking bad.
I'm gonna use one of my stronger heals, which is kind of annoying that I have to do this. But it is what it is. We'll give him a couple turns here. See what happens. Zone out, good. I'm gonna get one more turn. This should be enough. Oh, we move forward. I'll get one more turn. That's a lot of damage. So we're going to, let's see. Wow, we have no damage moves. This character sucks, chat. How do we even kill him? I guess I just spin slash and pray he dies to this. Please die to spin slash.
Let's go. Let's go.
Do your best Legend of Zelda impression and please win. Okay, I think we'll kill him. He moved to the front row, which saved us some time. Which is good.
Let's go.
God, his damage is so bad.
Oh, that was a close one.
Marco, you did not deserve that level up. Okay, there we go.
How do you like that?
Ugh, I give up.
Oh.
Wow.
Here you go.
This made the chance to make Marco spin on his helmet like a Beyblade. Hey Marco, why didn't you come be my personal bodyguard?
That sounds great. I'll come back here as soon as I finish one last mission.
Like a faux neural finally equipping a saber. He did hit for like no damage. Just so Chad is aware, he did like 300 damage max at the end of his combo. If we just attack with Gofka once, unbuffed, he does like 700 damage. To give you an idea how sad that damage output was, it was really bad.
And when I do, I promise to work as your bouncer forever.
Gofka probably could have killed this boss in 2 hits, maybe 3. Compared to like 7 and then barely doing it.
Oh.
Thanks a ton, Marco.
Yes?
You must be exhausted. Come on, let's inside and get you a drink. These two may never have ended up in a situation like this if not for the war. Obtain red pelt. Good luck, Marco. Tell you my strength has been added to the White Chronicle. So we just got a little over the halfway point as of this mission.
Welcome aboard, Stock. Did you find the artifact at the bottom of a bottle or something?
Practically. Anyway, here.
Thanks.
Quest complete. Art of Fortitude attained. Unfortunately, all that XP only went to Marco, which sucks, because I really don't intend on using him again. Unless I could think of somebody where I really need to tank a hit. I kind of doubt it at this point, though. Stock ...
You seem down. Did something happen in that world?
It's nothing. I just wouldn't mind if that possible world was the real one.
Oh, you found a timeline better than your own.
Oh, you okay there, game? You okay there, game?
I see.
That was weird.
Yes. It's difficult to accept that I'm powerless to bring the joy of that world with me.
Once you buy the power of Windows, I have no idea what that was. Anyway, seems to have fixed itself.
Yet, if I understand the root of that joy, I can make sure my own world eventually feels the same.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so we're gonna pause here for now. Sorry that we're not going as late as we normally do. I tried to start a little earlier to offset.
This one is special.
It was special. I think we got a decent amount of streaming in. So let's chat.
This one is special.
I love the sound effect carried over to the scene transition. So we covered a little over half of the nodes we need to see in the possible histories. As you can see, we're kind of whittling down the list of ones that are left. I guess we'll give shout outs to people because I forgot to do that at the beginning of the stream. But thank you, Dr. Pillow, for following. And thank you, No Skizzle, for also following. So we'll talk a little bit after this, before I have to go. But from the standpoint of the stream, I think we got as far as we're going to get in Radiant Historia. So we're at the point that I'm sure many of you are aware of, and that is saying goodbye to YouTube. So if you did get to this point in the video or the VOD, I'd just like to say thank you for watching. Hope to see you again next time.